Hi, my name's Isabel Nowak, and I'm going to talk about the three passages, the bestsellers. So the first one, keyword bestsellers. I guess it was kind of about people having different perspectives on what bestsellers are and their attitudes. And Levis was comparing bestsellers to narcotics because they're addicting. That's just one author. And then also in the bestsellers passage, they were talking about O. Henry's story, which we'll get to later, but they were saying that O. Henry's stories, the bestsellers, engages the further idea that bestsellers are all of a kind, idealistic, and unrealistic. And so I thought that was interesting. And so my question is, if everyone wants to ultimately make a bestseller, why aren't there clear guidelines to making one? And how do they make it unique so everyone... I don't know. I guess it's a hard process of making a bestseller. My question kind of is, how do you make a bestseller that's unique? And I guess in O. Henry's story, they're saying it's idealistic and unrealistic. And so then in bestseller O. Henry's passage, it's about John and Jesse's relationship, basically, and how John went on a train and followed her just so he could talk to her. And so this is kind of a story going on between John. Well, it's a story told by the narrator, and he's talking about John's story and how he met her, and then, yeah, stuff like that. And then I would say it's a love story, kind of. It's a friendship, and it's a love story that he's telling within the story. And so, because he was digging up petunias, John was digging up petunias for Jesse, which was nice. But, so the quote is, by the narrator saying, by describing John, is, he is of the stuff that heroes are not often lucky enough to be made of. And so, since John really does, since the narrator does respect John, and he's calling him a hero, my question is John really considered a hero, and what makes up a hero? That's my question. And then bestsellers by Gerald. You have the two characters, Miss Bradlaugh and Henry, the main characters. And basically, Henry wants to create a bestseller. He leaves the house to create one, but he comes back because Mr. Speedwell basically begged him not to publish it. And so now the family's basically poor because they invested money, stuff like that. No one was working. And so, basically Mr. Speedwell tells Henry that I have written not a stable novel, but a sorry bouquet of the cheapest kind of current fiction. That's basically what Mr. Speedwell told Henry. And then Miss Bradlaugh said, didn't you put in everything the public wants and your style would carry anything? So the question is, do people just write bestsellers so they can be bestsellers, and not necessarily just to tell the story that they created? I guess to be proud of their unique creation and story. Because I guess to me, when Miss Bradlaugh said, isn't it like everything the public would wanted? I don't know. It seems to me that at least this author, and I feel like authors in general, create bestsellers and intend them by having the intentions that they would hopefully be bestsellers. I feel like everyone wants their novels to be bestsellers, but I guess my question is just, why do people just make bestsellers or create books just so they can be bestsellers and not so they can be their unique book, even if it fails? So that's my weekly reflection. Bye.